Inserted and you haven't already done so, now would be the time to start that recording. Once we make our way onto the track, gentlemen, we will mark our finish line. Alright guys, take a deep breath, shake your hands out one last time, get yourselves ready to go. Let's go ahead and make our way onto the track. Everybody up to third gear. Now as always, our first lap out is going to be a warm-up lap, gentlemen. Keep in mind those cars have been sitting overnight. The only thing that's been warmed up this morning is the engine. Therefore your tires, your brakes, your transmission, your differential, all of those components are cold. We need to build some heat in those gradually. So nice and smooth. Rob up to fourth gear, Barry up to fifth. Since I've only got two of you in the group here, it's going to make it a little bit easier on us. As we approach turn one, guys, we'll get a downshift done. Rob down to third, Barry down to fourth. Scan to the right, find that apex. Let's go to work, guys. Get right down to it. Looking for that turn in coming for turn two here, Rob. Nice and smooth on the steering inputs. Get all the way to the right with me. As you go by that cone, up to fourth gear, eyes up, aim for that one sign that stops the hill. Back down to third gear, under braking here, Perry, you're down to fourth, scanning to the right here, looking for our apex. Little bit off of it there, Rob, want to get a little bit more steering input at it. Accelerating out, back over to the right. Everybody's down to third gear for turn four, we're looking left, we're on the curve here, Rob. Gotta use a little bit more brakes in there, Rob. Get on that curve. Same thing here. Get on the curve in turn five. That's better. Up to fourth. Back to the brakes for turn six. Rob, you're down to third. Gary, you leave it in fourth. Looking left, staying left, guys. On the curve here in sixth. And stay left to set up for the S's. Now a little bit of light touch from brakes to keep that car balanced. Eyes up here as we exit turn 7, Rob, looking for 8. It's one corner, two apex. Light brakes in, touch that first curb at 8A. A little wide there, use a little bit more brakes. Touch that second curb at 8B. Good, center of the track, open it up, then lift off. No gas, no brakes for turn 9 to the left. A little bit wide there, we're on the gas when we shouldn't be. Eyes to the right here for 10, on the curb. Ride that brake in there, Rob, and ease that pressure as you're turning the wheel. There you go, eyes up as you look for your exit. Let it unwind. Back over to the right. Yeah, those brakes are down to third gear for turn 4. Looking left, gentlemen, on that curve in 4. So still got to use a little bit more brake there, Rob, on the way into 4. It's a pretty deceptive corner. It's easy to come in there a little bit too hot. Make sure you use a little bit more brake pressure next time. Eyes up, fourth gear. Brake back into turn 6 here, looking left, staying left. So Rob, you should be in third, Perry, you should be in fourth. A little bit of light brake pressure as we go through the S's. Eyes up here, Rob. Turn 8 is one corner, two apexes. Ride that brake all the way to that first curb. Coast and steer through the middle. Touch the second curb. There you go. Open it up a little bit, then lift off. No gas, no brakes for turn 9 to the left. Just steer the car. There you go. Much better that time. Stay left, eyes to the right for 10. So you see that little bit of extra patience there, Rob, gives you more of an opportunity to set up for the next corner, turn 10. Much better there, Barry. Fourth gear, Rob. Fifth gear, Barry. Nice firm brake pressure as we approach turn 1, guys. Get your downshift done. Scan through the corner. Find your apex. Right down to it there, Rob. There you go. Accelerate out, looking for that turn-in point for turn 2. All the way to the right, get into that apex. And back to the power. Fourth gear, eyes up, look for the 1 sign. Nice and early to the brakes. Get your downshift done. Now take a look at the line I'm taking here. A little bit of a wide initial approach, and then I cut it down to the apex a little bit later. So what we're looking to do there is straighten out our exit a little bit. So almost pretend like you've got a trailer going behind you as we enter turn 3 there. Down to third gear for turn 4. A little bit more brakes, Rob, on the curb. Now as we go through that apex in turn 4, try not to stare at that cone as it goes by. Make that turn-in cone for turn 5 your next target. A little bit early on that turn-in there, just a little more patient. Back down to third gear, looking left, staying left. Perry, you stay in 4th. On the curb here in 6th, gentlemen. Stay left as you exit. Sets you up for the S's. Light brakes for balance here. Just keeping a little bit of weight forward on those front tires. Eyes up. Look where you want to go. Steer the car there. Light brakes on the way into 8-8. Touch that first curb there, Rob. Coast and steer through the middle. Touch the second curb. There you go. Center of the track. Open it up, then lift off. No gas, no brakes for turn 9 to the left. Stay to the left. Eyes to the right. On turn-in. So if you're coming out that wide at the exit, that tells me that you probably turned in a little bit early there. So be mindful of these turn-in cones, guys. Really want to make sure you get all the way to them before you start that steering input. All the way to that apex, Rob, up to 4th, eyes up, aim for the 1. Nice firm brake, back to 3rd. Scanning through the corner, easing that pressure on the brake as you turn in, all the way down to that curb. So a little bit wide there. Want to run that light brake pressure a little bit longer there as we go through turn 3. Down to third gear for turn 4, guys. On the curb. Now look through this corner all the way to that turn-in point for 5. There you go, Rob. Brake in a straight line. Rotate your head first. Touch the curb on the left in turn 5. And then nice and smooth back to the power. There you go. That's a good exit out of 5. Much better that time. Fourth gear. Rob, you're down to 3rd, Perry down to 4th. Ride that brake in on that curb in turn 6, guys. Stay in left, a little bit of light balance through the S. Light brakes in on the way into 8A, right onto that curb there, Rob. Coast and steer through the middle. So ride that brake a little bit longer if the car's not turning quite enough for you. No gas, no brakes for 9 to the left. Touch that curb. Just a heads up, gentlemen, when we come to the front straightaway, we're going to back our pace down so we can do our driver change. So nice job back there, Rob. Finish turn 10, and go ahead and move on over to the right side of the road. Well done there, Rob. Barry, come on up right behind me in the Stingray, number 48. All right, Rob, go ahead and tuck in behind that blue 83. Fourth gear, gentlemen. As we approach turn 1, get to that brake. Barry, you stay in 4th. Rob, you're down to 3rd. All the way over to that apex of 2 here, Barry. Good. Throttle and up to 5th gear, Barry. Eyes up, look for that 1 sign. Aim your car right at it. Notice how early I'm getting my brakes. Back to 4th. Ride that brake in at turn 3 here. Scanning right. Keep turning that wheel. Keep turning that wheel. So you're just a little bit off that apex there. Just give it a little bit more steering input. All the way out to the left. Smoothly back over to the right. Down to 3rd gear for turn 4. Looking left here, Perry, on the curb. Good. Brake in a straight line line for turn 5. Rotate your head first, then touch that curb on the left. Then nice and smoothly getting back on the power here. Wait just a touch longer getting on that power. Riding fourth gear in, looking left, staying left here, Perry. Rob, you're down to third. Light touch of brakes as we go through the S's here, guys. Eyes up, look where you want to go, steer the car there. Alright, Perry, you got one corner with 2 apexes coming up. Light brakes in, touch that first curb. Coast and steer through the middle, touch that second curb. There you go, now open it up, then lift off. No gas, no brakes for turn 9 to the left, just touch that curb. Good, staying left all the way to that turn-in point. Eyes to the right, on the curb here in 10. Don't be shy, get that whole car on there. There you go. Nice job, Perry. A little wide there, Rob, gotta use a little more brakes. Fifth gear, Perry, fourth gear, Rob. Back to fourth gear here, Perry, ride that brake in, scanning right. Let's get on the curb here in 1. Eyes up, look for that turn-in point for 2. Nice smooth steering, getting all the way to the right here. Right up to that apex curve. And back on the power. Eyes up, fifth gear. Aim for the 1. Nice and early back to the brake. Back down to fourth. Ride that brake in. Ease that pressure as you turn the wheel. Keep turning the wheel here. Keep turning the wheel. All the way down. All the way down. Beautiful. There you go. Accelerate as you unwind. All the way out to the red and white curve. Not quite on it. Back to the right. Down to third gear. Ride that brake in on the curb here. Look through the corner, Perry, all the way to that turn-in point for 5. There it is. Brake in a straight line. Rotate your head. Touch the curb. Smoothly back on the power as we enter the inner straightaway. There you go. That's a better exit. A little wide there, Rob. A little bit early on that turn-in. Be a little bit more patient there. So that turn 5 turn-in is pretty tricky. It's really tempting to want to turn in early. It's the tightest corner on the track and the slowest corner on the track. But at the same time, if you have a little bit more patience there, guys, it's going to result in a better exit coming out of that corner. Start thinking about turn 8, Perry. Light brakes in. Touch that first curb. Coast and steer through the middle. Grab that second curb at 8B. Center of the track. Open up that throttle. Good. Lift off for turn 9 to the left. Stay left. Eyes to the right for turn 10 on the curb. Doing wide there just because you gave up on the steering input. Fifth gear, Perry, fourth gear, Rob. Nice firm brake pressure, a little harder up front, easing it off as you turn in. Eyes up, looking for that exit, Perry. Look for that turn-in point. Off the throttle as you turn in, get all the way to the right. That'll help the car steer better. Then back to the power as you go by that apex. Fifth gear, fourth for Rob. Eyes up, 1 sign, guys. Aim your car right at that 1 sign. So remember, guys, you notice the things that I'm pointing out to you, notice how far away they are. I'm not pointing things out that are 15, 20 feet in front of your car. Look as far ahead as you can. Find those references nice and early. You'll have an easier time getting down to third gear for turn 4 here, Perry. Ride that brake in. We're on the curb, looking left. Looking all the way to that turn-in point for 5. Brake in a straight line. Rotate the car. Touch that curb. Nice and smooth. Back on the power up to fourth. Back to the brakes. Ride that brake in. Looking left, staying left. On the curb here, Perry. Light touch of brakes for balance here through the S's. Eyes up, Rob. Eyes up. Get that head on a swivel. Make sure you're not just looking with your eyes. Look with your whole head. Get that whole head turned. Light brakes in. Good, Perry. Good. Open it up here. Center of the track. Then lift off. No gas, no brakes for 9 to the left. Just a heads up, gentlemen. We're going to slow our pace as we come to the front straightaway here. All right. Nice job there, Perry. Let's go ahead and back that pace down. Go ahead and move on over to the right side, Perry. Well done there, sir. Go on back up here, Rob. All right, Perry, go ahead and tuck in behind that blue number 45 Stingray there. So, Rob, I want you in third gear, Perry in fourth. Light touch of brakes here for turn 1. Scan to the right, find that apex. Let's get on the curb here, guys. Right up on it. All the way over to the right here, Rob. Right next brake in, easing that pressure, keep turning that wheel, Rob, keep turning that wheel. So you came in way too hot there. Notice how wide you're going around. Remember, guys, if you're going to catch the instructor car in front of you at 8.5 and under braking, make sure that if you're going to try to catch me, do it coming out of the corner. Don't try to out-brake me here because it's not going to work. I got the same brakes as you do. Looking left here on the curb. There you go, that's a better exit there. Just turning your head a little bit helps a lot. Up to fourth. Brake, back down to third. Perry, you stay in fourth. Looking left, staying left, guys, on the curb. Light touch of brakes as we go through the S's here. Just keeping that weight forward. Keeping that car balanced here. Eyes up. Start thinking about turn 8, Rob, as we exit turn 7. Remember, turn 8 is 1 corner, 2 apex. Light brakes in, touch that first curb at 8A. Coast and steer through the middle, touch that second curb at 8B. A little bit wide there. You want to get on the power too early there. Have a little bit more patience. Trust me, it's going to work. Stay to the left, eyes to the right. We're going to go ahead and back our pace down one more time, gentlemen. And let's do another driver change. Rob, go ahead and move over to the right. Perry, come on back up. Rob behind that blue Z06. Here we go, guys, fourth gear. Alright, gentlemen, so we're going to start our cool down lap. So, regardless of what transmission you've got here, I'd like you to leave it in 1 gear the entire way around the lap. So, fourth gear, everybody. So we're going to leave it in fourth gear all the way around. Now, we're going to work on our driving line a little bit here. So I'm going to do the very best I can in my number 48 Stingray here. Place my car as accurately as I can. Follow me like tracks in the snow, guys. So turn 3 here. Let's talk about it. As we approach turn 3, it's a pretty late apex, so you don't want to dart straight down to that curb. So watch the line I take here. It's a nice low steering input, and then I get down to that curb right as I go by the cone there. So the idea is that as I come around my apex in turn 3 there, I want to be pointed at racetrack. So if I'm cutting down to the curb too early, if you're getting to that curb and you're pointed out there towards those condos, well, you're getting to that apex a little bit too early, and then that means you're going to have to hold your steering input longer and then wait longer before you get back on the power. So have a little bit of patience there in turn 3. Light, smooth steering input, nice and slow on the wheel. That'll help you get down to that apex right on time. So for turn 6 here, guys, make sure you ride that brake long enough so that as you exit the corner, you exit right on the left side of the road. You don't want to come out in the center or on the right side of the road, because then you have to do that extra work to get to the left and set up for the S's here. So just a heads up, after we exit the S's, we will be exiting the track here, guys. So after we come through turn 7, go ahead and put your left turn signals on and follow me here, guys. Nice job that first session, guys. Good way to start the day. Nice warm up. We'll back our pace down to about 15 miles per hour. If you'd like to roll your windows down, feel free to do so. If you have an SD card inserted